Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done an update. Just want to show you what I've got growing upstairs in my windowsill. This is actually, this side right here has been emptied. I'll show you what I've got. I just transplanted these into larger pots. But over here on the right, this may sound odd, but these are actually onions. I've got one little onion seed per little spot there, so these are candy onion seeds that I've started, and I'm just waiting for them to come up. But anyway, in this side I had these plants, and one thing that you really have to deal with when you're growing in a window like this is legginess of your plants. So I'm really considering getting me a grow light. This light right here is not a grow light. I'm just using it to show you what my plants look like. So I'm leaning toward getting me that for my tomatoes and my peppers and all of my spring veggies that I'm going to be starting here in another month. But right here, these are my spring cabbages and broccolis. These are broccoli. These are Pac-Man broccoli seeds, or plants now. My little seedlings. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of those plants. And bought these seeds a couple weeks ago. I got these from, I think I got them from Harris Seeds up in New York. And they all came up really nicely, and hopefully I'll have me some broccoli in a couple months. These are my cabbages. You guys know how much I like cabbage. I still actually have some cabbage out there growing still. But these are going to be more early Jersey Wakefield. These over here. Let's see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I've got 8 early Jersey Wakefield and 8 Copenhagen early market. Those are the larger round head. Those are the ones I'm really impressed with in the fall, so decided to start me some more of those. So I've got 16 cabbage plants. That'll be plenty for us, and I think in the fall I ended up growing right at I think 48 cabbage plants, and we've been eating them like crazy throughout the whole fall and winter. So it's been nice. And looks like I'm gonna have some more. Hopefully these will make it to head up and everything like my ones did in the fall really nicely. And my Pac-Man broccoli, which I'm really excited about because I've never grown Pac-Man broccoli from seed. I did grow my broccoli from seed in the fall, but I never grown Pac-Man. So hopefully, if I can keep these from getting too leggy, this window, it'll be okay to put these out in the greenhouse maybe in another month, and let them get ready to be put out in my raised beds. So when did I start these? I brought my calendar up here to check. Looks like I started them January 1st, New Year's Day. I had written it in the 2nd, but I actually started it in the 1st. And I started those upstairs, looks like, in my little container over here. And they came up, they were up by the 4th. So that's pretty fast germination for cabbage and broccoli. So that's 1, 2, 3 days they were already up. So it must be a good spot up here to get seeds started. And I did the same thing up here last year with tomatoes and peppers. And, I think mostly it was just tomatoes and peppers. So anyway, that's that. This is where I started my candy onion seeds too. I got a couple surprises for Christmas. I can show you guys those later. I'll just attach that to this video, so stay tuned. The first thing here, this is not really a gift. This is something that we decided to get to keep our veggies in. This is a freezer. Got it from Lowe's, actually on clearance, and I can show you what we've got in here so far. Not very much. I do have some of my peppers that we froze from last year, and also some tomatoes. More tomatoes. Here's some peppers. And got some broccoli in here already from this year. So getting our veggies frozen in here, and also have some already cooked collard greens. Just have to warm these things up. That's some good stuff. So we've got a ways to fill it up, got plenty of room. Hopefully be working on that this year. I also had some squash in there too. I didn't show you those, but anyway. This was a gift from my wife. This is a potting bench. She got it from hayneedle.com. Probably paid too much for it, but I'm not a carpenter, so it was pretty easy for me to put together. And it's very lightweight. Holds a lot of stuff under here. You can see I've got some pots, some organic blood meal, bone meal, and fertilizer, some sprays. So it's going to work out pretty good for me this year. I've already used it to pot my cabbages and my broccoli, but this side right here you use for doing that. Your dirt falls through, and I've got a little Rubbermaid container down to here to catch the stuff. I think I need a little bit larger one, but this is all I had for right now. So that comes out so you don't waste any soil. Potting mix. And this side also comes off, and you can store some things under there if you want. So it's worked out pretty nice so far. Got some hooks to hang some various items up there. And so that's one of my gifts. Let's go look at the other one. Alright, here are my other two gifts. I don't know if, I think I've showed you this before, my rain barrel. Got it hooked up on this side over here, but I got two more for Christmas. So I've got this one to collect water from this little drain here. And I actually took the front off here and plugged these up. These are actually just wire covers. I got to get some better looking plugs, or I can just leave it because it's working. So anyway, so this 40-gallon barrel will fill up, and I've connected them back here with some PVC and a little bit of plumber's putty. And you can see that these two are this one's lower than the other. So this will drain into this one, and it's already worked because this one's already full. So I've got 120 gallons of rainwater that I can use this year on my garden. That's going to work out pretty good. The only thing I need to do now, I think, is maybe dig this out a little bit better and make sure I can get a watering can under there. So that's worked out for me, and that's going to be great for this spring to water my veggies. I can show you the garden right now. Nothing's going on right now. I have limed most all of my beds. I also, just to let you know, I did some reading, and I think it was in this year's Farmer's Almanac. See this right here? This is actually rabbit food. And what I read was this has a lot of good nutrients for your soil, and as it rains, this stuff will break down a little bit better. It's kind of like a slow release fertilizer, but these are rabbit food pellets. They have alfalfa meal in them and stuff. So there was $3 for a huge bag of them at Walmart, so I said, what the heck, why not just try it? And the rabbits don't come up and eat it, not that I know of. I don't have a rabbit problem, but these little things will break down and add nutrients to your soil. So I threw some of those in all of my beds to just see how they work out. Probably won't see a huge difference, but maybe, you never know. So I've filled these up and added my little rabbit pellets. You can see those are really easy to break up. And Got this side ready here for my onions. Whenever they get big enough, I'll transplant those out. Getting my garden plans together for this year. I'm actually going to have more tomato plants in raised beds this year because the ones I had last year did so good. Have potatoes here, which will be putting out those in another month. So I've got this bed all ready. I actually put some bone meal out also. Nothing going on in these. You can see where I chopped up some cabbage and threw in this raised bed. That is coffee grounds. And I did add a new trellis to this raised bed. So I hope to have some, I think I may do green beans here. Here or here, I'm not sure, one or the other. I got a couple trellises here. Thinking about putting one on this raised bed back here. Not sure. I do have a few cabbages left. These are the stragglers. Looks like something has been after this one. But it's a nice firm head. It's ready to be eaten. Just we've been eating cabbage like crazy, and I've been giving it away. So this one's ready. This one back here is ready. This one's ready. This one's ready. The other two are just smaller heads. And also, just wanted to inform you about my garden expansion this year. You can see I've already started it. Got one raised bed there. Hope to put 3 more right along the front there, at least 3 more. So I'm gonna have a little bit bigger garden this year, and of course I'll have my some tomatoes. These are just bags of leaves. Some tomatoes and peppers up here. Let's take a look over here real fast. What else I've got going. On my greenhouse I have some onions. These were sets that I put out at the end of last summer. And they're not looking so hot right now, but they'll be just fine. Also, garlic. See, my garlic has all come up and they're doing nice. I might mulch these a little bit more with some more leaves. It looks like the leaves are blown away. So this is just garlic that I purchased and broke the cloves up and stuck them in the ground just to see what would happen, and they all came up. So this must be a pretty good spot for garlic. And these have a long ways to go too. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. I know it's been a while since I've done an update. Just wanted to fill you in on a couple things that's going on. Thanks for watching.